Port Adelaide fans, thanks to Oak Plus, we are here in the rooms after a comprehensive showdown win. How good was that? 57 points, our second largest ever. The rooms are buzzing once again. Let's take a look around, see who we can find. We've got our CEO, Keith Thomas, here with our late inclusion today, Sam Powell-Pepper. Sorry, Keith, I want to see if I can grab Sammy here. Sammy, talk about a dramatic start to the day.
Yep.
So, Boki was a laid out, had some spasming of the back there.
Yep.
Did you do the warm-up? How much did you actually complete before you actually headed out there?
Nah, so I didn't do my proper preparation before a game, and literally like 5 minutes before they went out to the music, Trav just said, my back's gone, get ready. So I had to get ready pretty quickly and run straight out there.
So how much do you have to get your headspace right quickly? Is it just okay, got to put the shoes on, got to get the Guernsey on? Is it that uniform that you just really have to work through?
Yeah, it's just a spur of the moment thing. They just told me to get ready like that.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because yesterday I asked Trav, I was like, is emergency, like, do they get used very often?
Yeah.
Like, in your time, have you seen an emergency get used? He's like, yeah, every now and then. And then today
he helped you out.
So.
And it looked like you got your hands on the ball a couple of times early. You got right into the game from the get-go.
Yeah.
It was amazing pressure second half. It seemed like we turned the corner. I mean, did you feel the momentum out there?
Yeah, definitely. First half, they were really clean and our pressure was kind of off and our defensive pressure. So we come back in and made it a focus to come out there, hunt, and just make it a scrap. And that's what we did.
So do you say thanks to Travie now for letting you get out there for the night?
Yeah, I said thanks before, but I hope he gets up for next week and see what happens from there and just enjoy the win.
Good on you, Sammy. Great to see you playing well, mate. Let's see if we can move around. Let's speak to Connor Rosie here. Connor, can I grab you for a second? It was Fox Footy Players Week last week. You got a choice of a game to play, and you picked the game where Montfree's turned it at right angles to win us a showdown. Now you've played it your own. How did it feel out there?
Yeah, it's pretty surreal. Obviously, we played in the one early in the year, but especially it being an away showdown, the crowd was pretty loud for the Crows. But to play in my first winning showdown was a pretty surreal experience, and I was happy that we got the job done.
It's been a crazy couple of weeks in terms of just a roller coaster of form, but we get to that late into the game, and we kicked the last 9 goals of the game. What changed out there for the boys?
I think we kicked a lot straighter. That definitely helps. The last few weeks we've been a little bit inconsistent in front of goal, so we finished off our work once we got it in the front half, and I think our pressure was the main thing. We kept that up for 4 quarters, and Crows weren't able to run with us, and that always leads to a win when we do that.
Good on you, mate. Enjoy the win. All right, let's keep moving on. Scotty Lycett, we spoke to him last time. Scotty, can we grab you for a sec? I think we all had our hearts in our mouths when you copped that knock in the first quarter. Can you tell us what happened?
Yeah, I just got a bit of a knee-on-knee in the ruck, so sometimes it happens with ruckman, and just was a bit aggravated and a bit sore, but played out the game, and it was good.
One of the moments of the game had to be you turning corners and slotting a beautiful goal. How'd that one feel?
Felt pretty good. I was turning a bit like a Mack truck there, but one of the physios said, or he had a mate on the hill that said, ruckmen aren't supposed to kick goals like that, and I've always prided myself on doing things that other ruckmen can't do, so I think I gave Westy a pat on the back for shepherding it. So.
That $8,000 TV, we caught up with you last time after the Geelong game. Is that up on the wall yet, or do you have to go through some paperwork to get it?
I haven't got it yet. I think hopefully this week. So I went into Harvey Norman last week and had a look at it, and pretty impressive, so pretty stoked.
Put that up on the wall. Enjoy that highlight, Scotty. Great game, mate. Good to see you out there. All right, let's keep moving down. You got Durs just surrounded. Let's speak to young Zach Butters here. Zach, doing well, mate. That last goal, you kind of ran around, you slotted it from the goal face. How did that feel, kicking a showdown special?
Yeah, just sort of topped the night off for me. It's really good to get the win and finish with a nice little reward.
Now, you're getting lots of pats on the back here. Who do we have?
Yeah, so this is Walsh in Smock. My mates are back home in Victoria.
Excellent. Boys, you enjoyed Zach's game tonight?
We did. He put on a clinic in the last quarter.
How did you enjoy that goal he slotted in the last?
Oh, it was amazing. Thing of beauty, really.
And he's kind of getting known around supporters for having a little bit of lip. Can you give us a bit of an insight to Zach behind the scenes?
Look, I don't want to reveal any of what he says, but I'm assure you that he does have some lip on him.
Zach, did you have anything to say to the Crows tonight?
No, it was just good to silence the crowd.
Yeah.
It's Well, topped it off.
Get them to stop talking. Good on you, Zach. Nice to meet you guys. Let's keep moving down. Oh, sorry, mate. Just running into some of our staffers here. Let's speak to Hammer. Hammer, we'll steal you for a second.
What's going on?
How are we feeling after that showdown win?
Good, very good. Obviously, 10-goal victories and showdowns don't happen very often,
They
so
don't.
we'll lap it up as much as we can, especially in front of their mob.
Absolutely. We have had a crazy couple of weeks in terms of form swings. Yeah. You go into the rooms after the game. Is this a game that, I mean, obviously there's celebrating going on right now, but how quickly does it turn serious to backing it up?
Pretty quickly. Like, obviously, we've got an 8-day break, which is, I think, will be beneficial for all of us from a physical point of view. But then come sort of Tuesday next week, we'll focus on Brisbane and try and replicate what we did tonight.
It seems like you're getting a good run on, Hammer. The body seemingly holding up very well. You're out there taking some hits. I mean, you give me a pat on the head, but Pat, for you, mate, how are you holding up?
Yeah, it's okay. Knee and hamstring are always sort of got to stay on top of all that sort of stuff. All my quad strength, lateral hip stuff, but that's pretty stock standard for everyone at the moment. But no, it's all holding up pretty well. Sort of running out games okay. So fingers crossed that can continue for the rest of the year.
Are the medical room spending more time on you than anyone else then?
Just about, and that's been the case for the last 11 years since I've been here. So not much has changed.
Well, as long as they keep you out there, mate, keep playing well. Good on you. All right, let's keep moving around. You got Rocky just enjoying some time with the Fox Footy panel here, just lapping it up on his return to the game. Actually, let's see if we can speak to Robbie here. He's been caught in the corner. He might be trying to avoid us. Come out here, Rob. All right, Rob, a 5th showdown medal. You are making an awful habit of this.
Yeah, it's always good to perform well in those games, I suppose. So it's pleasing to get a win, and hopefully we can keep it going now.
You had an amazing amount of, I think, 35 disposals tonight, 10 clearances. Did you feel like we just got our spirit going there in the third quarter?
Yeah, I suppose so. We're pretty happy with how we're going at half time. We had to fix a few things up, but we're still pretty positive. So it was good. That third quarter, we were able to put a score on the board. Our forwards, finished the work really well, and we were able to put them under a bit of pressure, which is good.
How does it feel that moment before the game? Trav's probably been one of our most informed players this year. He drops out. It's a massive game for us. What's the feeling like amongst the boys?
Yeah, obviously it was a little bit different because it happened really late, last minute. So I thought Pep did a terrific job. He came in and filled the role really well and performed really well. So yeah, it was a little bit different, I suppose, when someone goes out that late. But the boys were able to cover for him and get the job done, which was good.
It seems to be a bit of a running game amongst the boys to chase you on Instagram a little bit. We've got Charlie Dixon in the room. Dogs are running away from you. Are they trying to catch you in awkward situations? Chad's getting you eaten all the time.
Oh, on Instagram,
yeah.
The boys. Yeah, well, Charlie's always stitching me up, and I suppose Chad as well. Got this pre-game ritual: banana honey sandwiches.
Delicious.
Yeah. So
Rocky,
Chad,
come over here, mate.
Come in, Rock.
He's asking where the medal is, but the banana honey sandwich, is that spur
the
you
banana
on?
honey sandwich on the way. I do it every week, but on the way trips in particular, Chad likes to film it and put it on Instagram. So it's his little thing that he does. But home games you can't. Don't leave him in the house. So
mate, if it's working for you, keep eating those sandwiches. Good on you, Rob. Great game tonight. And Rocky, we saw you on TV last week. You weren't in the team, but you were just talking it up with Sodas about your efforts in the SANFL. 57 disposals. Do you know what you had tonight?
Yeah, I do. We seen on the scoreboard after the game, but 57-point win, so it marries up pretty well.
Absolutely, it does. What was it like spending a day in the Maggies? Like, was it great to just get to spend time with those reserves players and really bond with the outside of the club?
Yeah, we've got a really good culture throughout the footy club, and we're obviously one club, Magpies and Power, so it's important that we, if you get selected there, that you go back with the right attitude, and I think all the guys that were selected there last week went back and did that and played a tough brand of footy, but it sort of showed out here tonight that we were up for the contest right from the start, and to the Crows' credit, they were in it as well, so good for us. We walk away with the win, which is the most pleasing thing, and now it's important we build off the back of that.
Oh, I couldn't agree more, and I have to ask you, I think since I started this gig The question I've got most from my mates is about you, and it's about that hamstring. You're back tonight. Is it feeling good?
Yeah, it felt pretty good. So I don't run really that fast. So once I get the back right, that's what seems to help it. So we've just been building the strength the last few weeks, and hopefully can have no more hiccups the rest of the year.
Mate, Point fans are rejoicing. We got the win. Fantasy coaches, they got 150 points from you tonight. A great effort from the Pig. Great job, mate. All right, let's see who else we got here. We got Nick Rewalt here in the rooms. He's with the Fox Footy panel. Tom Cleary. Let's end up with Tom, because a massive defensive effort tonight. Sorry, Tom, just a moment of your time. An amazing stat tonight. That was only the second time in 7 years the Crows have been held under 50 points. A huge defensive effort from the boys. How did it come about?
The first half was a bit of an arm wrestle, but it was playing good footy. That second half, it was just we got it all on our terms pretty much. Just front half footy. We could set up behind the ball, and then when we got it down forward, the forwards did their job and finished the work. So our second half was pretty enjoyable. It was good.
It seemed like overall pressure really just got going in that last quarter.
Yeah.
They just weren't getting anywhere.
Yeah, I think it was similar to that Geelong game the other week. Everyone just got on top, the backs, mids, forwards. Everyone just really ramped up their work and pressure, and it was good fun.
And the eye, mate, it seems to have been opened up a bit. Let's just get a close up of that.
It's all good.
You'll be right?
Yeah, all good.
Oh, mate, you're looking pretty anyway. Great job, Cluz. A 57-point win, Port Adelaide fans. A huge one. We are now going to be looking to back that up next Sunday against Brisbane. Get out here, get out and support the boys. It's a huge night thanks to Oak Plus.